All right, let's step up into the ring, and Boyd Pierce has an announcement to make.
Your next event, one fall to a finish, no time limit, a mixed girl and midget tag match. In the blue corner, Miss Irma Gonzalez and Little Lone Eagle. Their opponents across the ring, Miss Vicky Williams and Billy the Kid. Your referee, Bronco Louie.
Well, this ought to be interesting. Can't remember having seen exactly this combination of them before, but we have a Mexican girl and a Canadian Indian against the Louisiana midget and a Georgia girl. So we have now the makings of a mixed, and that is mixed, tag team event. Now, in the chronology of matches here at the Sam Houston Coliseum in Houston, Texas, tonight, we have had just finished a match between Vicky Williams and Irma Gonzalez. Earlier, Little Lone Eagle wrestled Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid lost, Vicky Williams lost, they are partners. There is a test of strength between little men, each of them under 100 pounds, and Lone Eagle comes up with a few variations of some of the things that he had been doing earlier. And Irma Gonzalez is going around now to help her partner, but the referee has stopped her, and Vicky Williams and Billy the Kid are ganging up on Little Lone Eagle. So Billy has found a willing partner in the rough tactics he loves to employ. Well, I know that when you pair a full-size man and a woman together, that the man is supposed to be a gentleman and never strike the woman. But I don't know what the rules are concerning midgets. And after all, he had been roughed up by Vicky Williams. She's the one who started it. And Billy the Kid, well, the referee told him to break the hold. All the Indian was doing was to do what the referee told him to do. Billy the Kid with a whirling full Nelson. Oh, he clobbered him. And in comes Vicky Williams. Little Lone Eagle was more than willing to move in there that time and to take on Vicky. I don't know how he would make out. Irma Gonzalez with a fine move that time. She's using a monkey flip, but she's not backing her opponent up against the ropes. She's in trouble, but whoops. Vicky on the floor, and there's... the concrete must be cold to her, I'll tell you. She's barefooted and gets a helping hand from her Cavalier partner. And Billy the Kid is defending her verbally, too. Twisting arm lock. Irma doing it. What? Billy the Kid changed his mind quickly, but coming in on the opposite side was Lone Eagle. He started, too. On top, Mexico's Irma Gonzalez. There, and Vicky Williams went to the wrong corner and touched hands with Lone Eagle. Billy the Kid tried to come in that time, and he fell over the rope, and he landed right on his nose. He plowed a furrow in that canvas. Boston Crab with Irma Gonzalez using it in the center of the ring. Here comes Billy the Kid. He rescued his partner. And Irma Gonzalez trying here a combination hold. She sure is trying a combination. Well, I'll be darned. She's got her wrapped up for fair, and I'll tell you, that's a hold I haven't seen in many a year. But the outlook on life that Vicky Williams has at this time is not the best that it has been for her, I can tell you that. Here comes Lone Eagle. He's going after Billy. No, he's going after Vicky Williams. Here comes trouble. The ring is going to be full of people in there in a moment. Ooh, that was a solid kick. Oh, barefooted or not, I'll tell you, when the kicks are properly applied, it's not the shoe that does the damage, it's the solid structure in the bone of the foot and the manner in which it's delivered. 5 minutes have gone by, and Irma Gonzalez in that corner trying to get enough room to move to get out of the difficulty she's in with the two of them in that corner. And Bronco Lubitsch is chasing. He chased the Indian out. He should have used him in there to help him referee. So Irma now gets Vicky Williams in trouble, and Billy the Kid looks like he doesn't dare to step in. he might get more than he's bargaining for. Hammerlock, and here's help from Lone Eagle. Nice to have the Indians on our side. Reverse chinlock as Vicky Williams applies what could be a stranglehold, and Lone Eagle should be eligible to touch. He doesn't have to touch over the top rope, incidentally. He can touch through the ropes. And in comes Lone Eagle. She couldn't move out of the way, and he had her dead to rights. So a surprised Vicky Williams gets a couple of small feet in her face. You know, Billy the Kid is if he was 6 feet tall, he would be just what he is as a midget, and that is just a tough character, real tough guy. And he's Cajun, he's proud of it, and he's rugged, and he's proud of it. Outside and on the concrete goes the Indian. He hits that solidly, and as Vicky Williams comes in, there was no touch. There goes Irma Gonzalez off on the floor, and we've got the Indian climbing back in. This could be bad for the team of Gonzalez and Lone Eagle. Here comes Irma, and she looks mad. She's mad enough to go after Billy the Kid. Here comes Lone Eagle. He is sneaked up on the opposite side, and he's hanging on to that rope for dear life, and we've got them pulling people in all directions. We've got a foot race going along behind us here. Vicky Williams keeps running away from Lone Eagle. And outside goes Lone Eagle, knocked down there again, and Lone Eagle has hit that concrete with the back of his neck, and he's just barely recovering from it right now. The Indians on the other side. There he is. Irma Gonzalez added to the illusion there. She was imploring her partner to rise up. Here comes Billy. He's running around to the opposite side and getting a signal from Irma Gonzalez. Here's Billy trying to do the same thing. Worked beautifully. Crotch hold, and we've got an airplane spin. So Lone Eagle's on top. We've got a fall. Lone Eagle and Irma Gonzalez score over.
The winners in 9 minutes, 37 seconds, Miss Irma Gonzalez and Little Lone Eagle.
There they are, 9 minutes and 30-some seconds. And Billy the Kid is trying to stand up, and he didn't quite make it. Irma Gonzalez and her little partner have scored a big hit with fans. And Billy the Kid is unwinding. I tell you, I told you he was a terror. Rough individual, but he is still going round and round. There are the winners. Little Eagle and the Canadian Indian and Irma Gonzalez, the Mexican girl wrestler.